Hi everyone and welcome to the Skillhouse channel. My name is Vivek Kumar and I'll be your host for today. Skillhouse is a virtual learning space that brings together engineering students and top industry experts. We help students acquire industry-level technical skills alongside their graduation course to create better developers for the future. Today we have a student of Skillhouse, Varsha. And now Varsha has taken Skillhouse courses along with the main academic studies, and she's got placed in a software development company called Win Software. And now Win Software is paying her 5 lakhs per annum. Hi Varsha.
Hello sir.
Yes. Varsha, you've got placed recently with the company through Skillhouse. Are you excited?
Yeah sir, very much, because I've been placed in my third year only, which is a big deal by itself.
I know, yes.
And not only me, but even my parents are really happy about it. I would really like to thank Skillhouse and my mentor, Madhav Dongre, for helping me through this and helping me get there.
Varsha, you said the job offer, and you said it's important for you. Why is it so important for you?
So mainly, as I mentioned earlier, I've been placed in my third year. While I'm still studying, I know where I go next. And secondly, knowing having the skills that the company requires. Most of us, it's usually going to the company and learning the skills. But I already sort of know what I'll be doing there. And also about the interview process. Unlike typical interviews wherein you have to attend different rounds aptitude, GED and stuff. Here we were analyzed correctly only on what we have studied. So that's
why it's really important. Excellent. Varsha, you said about GD and all of that. Could you please elaborate on this evaluation process? How many rounds and all of that?
The other interviews have the aptitude rounds, and then you have GD, then you have interviews, sometimes 2 interviews also. But here it was we were informed about the interview, we were told what we had to prepare on, and then later a mock interview was conducted by Skillhouse, both technical and HR round.
Then that would have helped you a lot.
Yeah, really helped me. And then we only had the interview one day, so it was only the interview. We were evaluated only based on our skills, what we had.
Excellent. And it was much less stressful for you because you knew what you had to say and what you had to do. Excellent. Very good. Varsha, you mentioned about Win Software and their interview process. Can you just tell us what were the technologies that they wanted to know from you? What did they wanted you to know?
The front-end technologies like JavaScript and also C#, Angular. I was asked a few questions on that topic.
Okay. And with Skillhouse, I think you were really prepared with those.
Yeah. They did help us.
Excellent. Varsha, and since you've talked about Angular and C#, as far as I know, these are not taught in engineering colleges. I know we have taught Java and C++. Why did you want to learn it outside the engineering curriculum?
Basically, when we study in college, it's obviously because we want to clear exams with good marks and stuff. It is, we barely focus on knowing the language properly or developing it, developing our skills on those. So I've always heard from my seniors also, from people who are already in the industry, that about the different technologies that that are trending and all. So I found when Skillhouse came, I just found the right way where I can go on to get better skills.
Better skills with these new technologies which are used by the industry. And I think Varsha, we've been talking a lot of things about Skillhouse. Why choose Skillhouse? Why Skillhouse?
When you're in engineering, you're exposed to so many different courses. Every other day there is one course popping up, do that. But what was the drawing factor for me in Skillhouse is that the 6:1 ratio, 6 students for one mentor. And always there is this thing about online education, right? And you don't, it's actually not comfortable, but when it is 1:6, when one mentor gets to concentrate on all 6 students, I felt that was a major drawing point for me about Skillhouse. And also about I guess the kind of technologies they chose rather than the mainstream technologies.
Like Angular and C#.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is, trending in the industry.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's what drew you to Skillhouse.
Yeah.
Okay. Varsha, since you told about mentors and one mentor, 6 students. Engineering, as far as I know, engineering takes time, right? How much time do you have to spend with Skillhouse, with the mentor?
It was around 60 minutes. That's only 1 hour. I feel that was more than worth spending that much time in a day.
Quality over quantity.
Yes.
Excellent. Since you've told about online classes, there's always a debate between online and offline classes, and people prefer online classes. And sometimes you spend an hour in traffic, right? So what's your opinion? Do you think online classes? I think online classes are better. What's your opinion?
Online classes, if we consider the traveling time and all, it's actually considerable. And also, I already told, we were only 6 students in a class. So, sir, our mentor could handle all of us. And
was there any way where he could see what you were doing and give you feedback?
On the platform which we were using, we used Google Meet for our classes. Right. If we were stuck somewhere, if we had a problem or something, we could share our screen with sir, and he would help us get rid of the error or whatever it was and help us through it.
So it was very one-to-one?
Yeah, very one-to-one, yeah.
Okay. Varsha, initially you mentioned about your mentor Madhav. Could you tell us something about him?
My mentor was Madhav sir, and we were really lucky to have him because he was really approachable. Even if it took a lot of time in class to solve one problem, he would have the patience to, sit down and listen to our doubts and clarify it clearly. Even if we asked the same thing over and over again, he had the patience to teach it to us properly till we understood.
Right, and he was experienced from the industry?
Yeah, he's working in an MNC. And has over 10 plus years of experience with Microsoft technologies.
Excellent. Which are the courses that you took at Skillhouse, and what are the skills that you learned?
The course I took up was ASP.NET along with full stack development. So within the course I've learned C#, web APIs, Angular, TypeScript, JavaScript. And
Varsha, how did learning at Skillhouse, how did it benefit you?
Learning at Skillhouse, it has helped me improve my skills and help me know what I'm good at. I have things to add on to my skill set now. Also, there was a lot of learning and exposure to technology that maybe I wouldn't have known if not here.
Great.
Also, I've gotten placed. That's a deal.
One part, yeah, right. And and learning, I think, is better. Placement is one part, and then plus learning.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Varsha, we have come to the end of a long journey for you with placement and learning. What would your recommendation be for other students? Would you recommend Skillhouse?
Definitely, yes. It's only about 60 minutes a day and a little homework that you have to do. It's not a lot. You can, instead of spending so much time on your phone, you can actually spend on something, learning something new.
Correct. Or in traffic.
Yeah.
Or in traffic, yes.
Yeah, you can learn. So that I would totally recommend it to anybody because I was not that good, but now I'm better. I'm a better version. So I'm happy.
Very good, very good. Thank you, Varsha, for being on the show. It was excellent interacting with you.
Thank you, sir, for having me.
Thank you so much.